Good evening. I almost forgot. Let's get a dad joke in chat. Let's get good old Ephesians 2:19 in chat. What's the dad joke of the day here? Number 320. Did you know actors in black and white movies often put their lives in danger during driving scenes because they couldn't tell if a light was red or green? Well, I gotta say, I am looking forward to... I'm looking forward to yawning all streaming again. Oh my goodness. I hope that's... I know last week, I was yawning like every 10 seconds, it felt like. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. Hopefully this stream I will not be yawning every 10 seconds. I do feel like my sleep schedule's a little messed up. Not gonna lie, it's a little messed up. I went to sleep at a reasonable hour last night, but then it took me 2 hours to fall asleep. And I'm like, what the heck is up with that? Nah. But I'm still here. I'm still looking forward to pointing and yelling today. Doing some investigative... I almost said investigative journalism. That's not what we're doing. We're doing investigative investigations. So, yeah, but before we get started, I want to say, as always, you matter, and I'm proud of you, and Jesus loves you, and we're just gonna hop in. We're gonna hop into some lawyering. There we go. We made it to the other screen. That's what I was going for. So, yes, so last stream we made it through the first half of this episode. So hopefully today we can make it through the second half of this episode, and then we'll be on our merry way to the next one, right? This game only has 4 episodes too, because it did not have, you know, the first game had 5 episodes, but that's in large part because of the extra one that was added for the DS remake. So it's like 4 plus 1. So then this one just has 4, right? So, you gotta see. Okay, investigation's taking us to Kurain Village. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome, little child. You're welcome. I had to come here and look into a few things anyway. I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man, she definitely didn't. Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person. Yep, that's true. That is indeed true. Yes, Pearls. Oh, I see. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. Aw, poor Pearls. Before we go any further, I just have to remember to pin a no spoilers message in chat. You know, I should probably keep this in my little copy-paste folder. I have a little notepad, a notepad thing, that, what am I trying to say? I have a notepad thing for all the things that I need to regularly copy-paste, whether that's the raid message or whatever else, and this is the kind of thing that I will probably need to copy-paste whenever I'm playing this particular game, so I'm going to keep it in the copy-paste notepad. There we go. Yeah, just to remind everyone, hints are okay, spoilers are not. Please be considerate. So what did you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. I had never seen so many people before. Oh. And Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless. Aw. Well, Maya's already naturally short. And then that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes. Ruffly? Oh, she means Franziska. She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I mean, she kinda did. I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. By the way, yes, what is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Why are you asking me? Yeah, I think it was you, Pearl. You're a murderer. No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't see anything. She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor. Well, prosecutors are also lawyers, but whatever, we're nitpicking. Her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. That's terrible! But she's a really good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same! At least in this universe they are. Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually. He? Who are you talking about? Don't tell her about Edgeworth. She'll form her own Edgeworth fan club inside the convent type thing. Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgyworth? Yup, he's super edgy. That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it. He died? Is that canon? Is Edgeworth dead? Oh, that's too bad. Electrode in chat. Speaking of dying. I just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? Ah. What I was doing? I wasn't doing anything! She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me, I won't tell anyone else, I promise. Oh, she's hiding secrets, huh? Ah! I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah, clearly. She's the one that gave us the Magatama, so she knows that we know. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? Well, we'll probably have to get some more stuff before we, because it sounds like the whole thing with the Magatama is you usually have to find more evidence, right? It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today, but I guess it's already over. Yeah, I could see that being the case. There's kind of a murder happening. Just an itty-bitty murder going down. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? It looks like she's talking to a picture. Don't you see? Take a look around. Uh-oh. She's being creepy. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. Oh, dearie me. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Oh my god. Morgan's making herself look suspicious here. Making herself look very suspicious. Who's there? Halt, who goes there? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious, but that picture you were just looking at. Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. I'm terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement as I had to watch over the trainees' training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. All because the master can't be here with us, you understand. And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in this room the whole time Lotta and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterward. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did, however that is all that occurred. I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing? So do the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course. However, and I assume that both Maya and Pearl went through this training? Why does he call her Pearls when her name is just Pearl? Like, it's... He doesn't have to... I don't know. It seems like a weird, almost pet name type of thing. Mr. Wright. Yes, yes. Wow, she got real scary real fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl, isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. Yeah, just yesterday she was not saying Mystic Pearl. So the Master is Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty, she is a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We are not sure. About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. That would be the whole, the case from the last game. Yeah. I don't believe she will return to this village in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Khura'in village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid, I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. Yeah, I don't know if she... I don't think it's making her out like she did it, but maybe she's, like, happy that it happened, you know? Anyway, is there anything in here? Anything worth examining? This is where the medium sits. There are 4 panels of flooring. Okay, that flavor text is nothing new. Yeah, so no new flavor text. And I don't think anything new to examine either. Is there anything we need to present to her? Okay, this is... Yeah, this is not helping. That is Mystic Maya's costume, isn't it? It's a shame, I never thought anything like that would happen to her. But we don't know that it was Maya that did it. Oh, poor Mystic Maya. Do you ever listen to anyone other than yourself? Okay, that is Mystic Maya before I applied the spirit severing technique. This picture, it was taken without my express permission. I knew allowing a person like her from the Heartland into our country was a bad idea. You do realize the Heartland is a part of this country, right? Okay, same flavor text. Okay, I'm gonna guess there's not much here. Looks like there's no one here. And even though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. Oh my goodness, Phoenix. The bedding is all laid out today, too. I guess I'll leave them alone for now. Okay, so no one here, huh? I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Okay, that's not much help. Excuse me, who am I talking to? There's no one here. Okay, so nothing here either, huh? Do we just have to go back and inquire of Pearl? Do we have to begin the inquiry? Pearl's alibi. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I can't just tell you what happened? Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? What? You can do that? You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you? Yes. Okay. Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? She would have probably been... This is where we saw her. It would have been either here or up in here. I would guess in here. I'm pretty smart, Pearls. I know you were right here. No, I wasn't. Huh, I'm wrong. Oh, I feel a little better. Okay. I feel a little warmer from embarrassment. I better try again. Okay, so my other guess was here. You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the winding way? Wow, you got it. So do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there. Do you really know that much? Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it Pearls was doing in the winding way? Was it something to do with the key? Because she had the key when we saw her. I don't know what else we can present that makes sense, So, I feel just a little better, huh? You are a lawyer, but you're also still just a person after all. Oh, I'm so bad at my job. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather more clues. Okay, can we... Is there anything else, anywhere else we can go? It'll give us more cluesies. I can come back tomorrow. Okay, so no one's here. Whoops. Here's where I wanted to go. Maya must still be in questioning. She'll probably be done in a... Okay, well, that's no help either. You know, let's save and just try everything. I know it's kind of a lame way of doing this, but... Okay, so we know where she was. Yeah. But as far as what she was doing in the winding way, yeah, we don't really have much... I thought the key was the intended answer there. But at this point, I might as well just kind of present everything. Because what else can I do, really? Okay. Also, I don't really know what happens if the life bar runs out. I know that they changed it in different games. It's not a game over, is it? I don't think it's a game over. Yeah, the floor plans don't really make any sense. Let's just present everything else. Might as well see what happens if we run out of life. Autopsy report. That's definitely not it, but... Done. Probably also not it, but... Knife. Definitely also not it. Okay, let's see what happens when we run out of life. Mr. Nick, if you push yourself anymore, your soul will shatter. Please calm down, collect your thoughts, and try again. I've made too many mistakes. So does it just kick us out? Is that all it does? If so, that's not that bad, because then I can just keep trying. Oh, we only have the one sliver of health again. Okay. Well, then that's not good. Then I guess we need to load from when we had more than a sliver of health. Let's just try our last couple of things. Yeah, we have more than a sliver of health now. Okay, now what was she doing? Yeah, my only other guess is, like, the clothes, maybe, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense if I'm being honest. Yeah, okay. Let's load. So I feel like we weren't really able to get any extra evidence. Shoot. What if we present the key? About this key, Pearls, you found it on the day of the murder, right? Yes. Where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearls, where did you find this? I found it in the incinerator. The incinerator? Is she talking about the one in the garden? The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? It was after the channeling when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick? Yes? Are you going to tell my mother? Maybe. You mean tell Morgan what you did? Yes, if she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search. Hey, okay, a clue. We have a clue. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a clue. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Oh, looks like they've noticed me, and are now running at top speed towards me. Hey, it's Innie. Like, you're that dentist guy. Yes, it's me, the dentist. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again. Ooh, like real suave. So it's like my turn. It's nice to see you too. So what's up? You're all out of breath. Like, huh? Oh, like you mean... Like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here. Excited? Like, I mean, there are so many things to, like, see. It's, like, the real deal here. Oh, really? For example? For example, like that urn over there. Do you, like, know about it? Yup, that sure is an urn. All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. Okay, does examining the incinerator... It has a crack in it or something. Something's up with this. See that? That's right. Pearls found the key inside the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it, a tiny bit, but still. Cloth scrap added to the court record. Okay, so it was... I thought it was a crack. It was a scrap of cloth. Okay, that makes more sense. It's a really old urn. There are the ashes of a long dead person inside. It looks like something with a long history. Okay. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? It says I am on it. That's creepy. Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure. Didn't know that. And, like, it's sealed inside that urn. It? What are you talking about? Like, you know, Amy Faye's spirit. Oh, dear. Amy Faye? Who's that? Like, geez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows the lady that founded the Kurain channeling technique was Mystic Amy. You don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic? Romantic might not be the right word. If that urn is really as important as she says, it could be a vital clue. So, can I examine it now? So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks, but I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. Looks like something's written on it. I am. Oh, weird. Okay. Yeah, we just had to examine it a second time. Ini, I want to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one? Oh, that one! Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything, because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Yeah, no, you definitely, you're definitely, you're sus. You're very suspicious. That's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Oh my gosh. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this murder. Oh, hold on, guys. Give me just a second here. I'm lurking in a couple of friend streams right now, believe it or not. And I just got a Discord message. Hold on. Who's messaging me? Okay, never mind. Hold on. I gotta give a quick response here. Okay, my bad. That's my fault for checking Discord while playing the game. Oh yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to Kurain Village. No relation, sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister who died in that accident was a nurse at his clinic. Alright, then why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to, like, do with the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Nope. Okay. She's hiding stuff, too. I mean, why are you surprised, Phoenix? Why are you surprised? Of course she's hiding stuff. Like, what is it? Looks like I'm going to need something to pry her mouth open on this one. Okay, so who do we interrogate first? I'm gonna take a guess that we actually go for Pearl first. Because I have a feeling... Let's save. We're saving often. Now, even in the investigation sections, it's going to be important to save often. I have a feeling the cloth is going to be maybe what we... Maybe an important part to present? Okay. When the murder was taking place, you were here. Now, what was it Pearl was doing in the Winding Way? We've only got one new piece of evidence. Or actually, no, we've got two. I think, I mean, it's one of these two. Let's just try both. Okay, never mind. Other one. Dang it. Okay, well, nothing there then. Well, G Willikers. Okay, let's try interrogating the other one then. If I have to. Traffic accident. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, oh yeah. Yeah, that accident that totally happened. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep, and, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. Innie just asked whose accident, which means she must know something about another person's accident? Maybe. Alright, let's change the topic then. Can you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Another person's accident? Like you got someone in mind? Oh. Oh, really? Is there another... Morgan, Innie, Mimi, Lotta, Francisca, Amy. Herself? Like, did she herself have an accident? That's a possibility. I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? Can I? I don't know. Yeah, none of these. Does just the thing about the car accident... Is it maybe trying to say, like, she was also in the car when it happened? Like, she was there? That's the best thing I can throw at it. Here's your proof. Like, this is so totally bringing me down. I know I'm, like, a little flaky, but do you really think I'm an idiot? Oh, no. I want proof I was in an accident. Okay. Doesn't matter what you say. I know you were in a car accident. Okay. Does this have anything to do with it? Okay, no, it doesn't. Ah! I don't think we have anything else that's even, like, related. Yeah, none of the profiles seem to line up. Not even her own, right? This is probably nothing. Yeah, that's also nothing. Okay. Ah, this is frustrating. Like, we're close to something here. We're close to having something. 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Sure does. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. Its message is people should value their ghostly meetings as once-in-a-lifetime chances. There's the door. It wasn't strong enough to withstand the Phoenix? I guess not. Anything else in here? Can we present anything to her? Okay, I'm just gonna try. Might as well try, right? This is the key to this room. Okay, well. That's right. But why do you have it, good sir? That I'm not telling. Return it at once! I can't. It's evidence, after all. I think she knows exactly how important this key is to the murder, but what is this feeling I'm getting from her? It feels... I can't describe it. Oh, hold on. I should read that. There are 6 parts to the Kurain sacred writings. To think that this valued treasure of our village and Mystic Maya were both shot by a gun. Well, that's... Even if it was something that occurred during a channeling, it is an unforgivable act. Okay, does presenting the Magatama do anything? Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't. Okay, so that didn't really give us anything. So nothing, that's nothing we present to her matters, or at least makes that big of a difference. Is there anything new in here? No, it has a check. Get spotted by bears. I have a funny story about getting spotted by bears. Well, not getting spotted by bears, but spotting bears. It's a little different, I guess. You spotting the bear versus the bear spotting you. That's, you know, quite a difference. Whoops. No, I actually want to save. Because I just want to, I guess I just want to try presenting a bunch of stuff and seeing if anything works. Another person's accident? Yes, yourself. Can you prove I was in a car accident? Well, I'm gonna try. But none of this, like, really makes sense, but I'm just trying it, you know? Wild Brooksish in chat. Would, like, presenting her own profile? Hold on, this is maybe the weirdest idea, but... Okay, no. Okay, we're loading. We're just gonna keep trying. We're just gonna keep trying. And I will look up a hint if it's not enough. Only if it's not enough. Alright, can you prove I was in an accident? Well, we sure are trying. The autopsy report proves that you were in an accident several years ago. You know, it doesn't make sense, but neither do a lot of things in this game. I didn't catch the Bruxish. Okay, is it one of the profiles? Is it her sister's profile? Okay, no, of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. Okay, we are on the struggle bus here. Not gonna lie, we're on the struggle bus. Let's check one more time just to see if there's anything new out here. Yeah, buses don't come very much. A long road. Any other flavor text? The sky is blue, the trees are green. Okay. Let's see one more time if... Oh! We have plot. This could be good. Hey, Nick, I've been waiting. Oh, sorry. She looks so helpless. So how was it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the eye? Aw, poor Maya. I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. Yeah, you're not... She's technically correct. So how was it? Today's trial, I mean. You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie, or even a video game, or even an anime. Don't be silly, we have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this, Maya. Thanks a lot, really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not, you're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. That's exactly what Lotta said too. Nick? Why do you believe in me? Aw, that's sad. Why do you think I didn't do it? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mia told me. My sis, what did she tell you? She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it, wait then, I really am? You are not the real murderer. I think that, maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? I think this was planned from the very beginning, and you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's... Aww. Now that's making Morgan sound suspicious again. Even though I really was kind of suspicious of Eni because she seems to have a motive, but now Morgan also seems to have a motive. Like, if she can pin Maya for murder, then she becomes the head honcho. But Eni seemed to have a motive in the sense that she kind of wants revenge for the death of her sister, right? I want to ask you something about Pearls. Pearly? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Huh? Wait, Nick, you don't think she did it, do you? No, nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that, you hear me? Never. She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great, and cute! I didn't really think she was the murderer, but she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right? Yeah, the two of us, we were playing with her ball. A ball, huh? Sounds like a dead end to me. So about this ball... It's nothing really special, just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearly really loves to play with that ball. She loves to play with ball, huh? When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box. Ah, there we go. Yeah, Pearly's always hiding in there. You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. The clothing box in the side room, huh? Okay, that gives us another lead. That gives us a lead. Does she say anything about this? What is it? I'm not too sure myself, but I found it just now inside the furnace. Is it trash burning day already? That's not something I would know about. I guess she didn't notice the blood stain. Probably better that way. Aw. That's Kurain's sacred urn. Mystic Amy's soul is sealed inside of it. Yeah, I know all about it. Also, how she's the founder of the Kurain technique. Look at Mr. Smarty here. I think he knows all. Thinks he knows all. You sound like an occult fanatic. Trust me, this isn't going on my resume anytime soon. You know, I haven't looked at this in a long time. I wonder when it became so cracked. Okay, so nothing really there. But we have a lead. We have a lead, finally. We just had to try everything. Oh, it's Lotta. Ah. Hey, wait, please, Lotta. She ran off into the manor. Okay, well, Pearl's also gone, so... Lotta. Hey, I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. Lay eyes on me and they'll turn to dust. Oh dear. Anything in here, or is it just the same as it was? Oh. Hey, Morgan! Yes, what is it? And why must you be so noisy? We have a rule here. The hallway is not for running. Now then, in a calm manner, ask your question. Okay, anyway, did you see Lotta come by here? Ah, that girl from the Heartland. I'm sorry, but she did not pass by here at any time. Lotta, you sure know how to waste a man's time. Okay, so nothing new here, frankly. Oh, right, we want to go to the side room. I'm pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction, but it doesn't look like she's here. Ball. It's Pearl's ball. Maya said that it's always kept in the clothing box, so then what is it doing on the floor? Is Lotta inside there? Is she hiding inside a box? It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. I wonder what's inside. Ah, yep. Lotta's... What were you doing in there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person, just another piece of human trash I needed a hole to crawl into. Aw. So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Huh. There's a small hole in this clothing box, and it's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then could this clothing box added to court record? So that could have been used for someone to hide with a gun. Yeah, very possible. It's big enough to fit a grown adult. Well, if she can be called an adult. Alright, go back. Go back again. Oh, Mr. Nick, that person ran by here just now. What person? You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair. How does she know what cotton candy is? I thought she was supposed to be isolated from society. Come on! Ah, she means Lotta. She said, don't look at me with them eyes, but I'm not that scary, am I? I don't think that's quite what she meant. Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you, going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me. Oh, well, thanks. You're welcome. Oh, dear. Okay, can we try this again? Actually, first we're gonna save. When the murder was taking place. We've already established this part. I think I know what you were doing there. She was playing with her favorite toy. You were playing with this ball, right? Ah, that's right. How did you know? There we go. We got one. Maya told me that you love to play with your ball. Yeah, I was playing with my ball. Uh-huh. And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad. What do you mean, something? Nothing happened. This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. I mean, there was, like, a gunshot, right? Murder happened. Or did something with the jar? Did she knock it over? Is that the deal? She knocked it over and that's why it's cracked? This urn, it's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the crane technique is sealed in here, isn't it? Yes. What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there. Please don't tease me. Aw, Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? Aw, this is like we're getting this little kid in trouble. She's like, she took the cookies from the cookie jar. Aw. The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time, but it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet. It's a really old urn, isn't it? I guess? It's so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks. Her voice is shaking. How can you tell that urn has been broken? How can I tell the urn has been broken? Am I supposed to, like, find a piece on the ground or something? It's chipped and cracked all over. I mean... How can you tell that the urn has been broken? It's such a weird question. It's such a weird question to ask. Like, well, of course it's been broken. It looks very broken. I'm sorry, I don't want to be... Oh, well. The thing I'm missing must have something to do with what's written on the urn. Okay, must have something to do with what's written on the urn definitely means I don't have that yet. So we're gonna load, I guess. Is there a Sharpie anywhere around here? Someone tried to burn this, and this key was also found in there. Yeah, the incinerator played a crucial part in this murder. That's a bit of an understatement, I think. Has anyone seen a Sharpie around? No? No flavor text? Okay, nothing there. Nothing there either. Ooh. Yeah, that's... I don't think we've really gotten anything we can present to her either. Nothing that proves she was in a traffic accident. Alright, you know what? I think we're taking our first ad break soon. Let me check. Let me check, though. Let me check to make sure it's almost ad break time. Yeah, it is almost ad break time. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to head to the BRB screen. We're going to keep this lovely little music playing. And while we run ads, I will find one hint. While ads are running, we will get one hint. And then we will keep ourselves going. Because, yeah, I mean, I can keep trying, I can keep messing with stuff, but I just want to keep the stream moving at a decent pace. So for the sake of keeping the stream moving at a decent pace, I will find one hint. But thank you guys for being here. I will see you soon. We'll head to the BRB screen and run ads. I invite you to take this time to stretch, hydrate, get a drink, get a snack, and we will be back. See you guys soon. Hey, okay, am I audible? There we go. I did, in fact, get a glass of water and do a little stretch. And I looked up my one hint. And the answer is not finding a Sharpie on the ground. He said look for something to do with how it was written. And my brain immediately went to look for Sharpie on the ground. But what we're actually supposed to notice is, why does the jar say I am on it? The woman's name is Amy, or Amy, which implies that Pearl tried to put the jar back together, but doesn't know how to spell. Which I don't know. It makes sense. I don't know if I would have figured it out myself, though. You know, it's not quite a how was I supposed to know that moment, but it's on the verge of being one, I would say. On the verge of being a how was I supposed to know that moment. Now we have to start from the beginning, though. What was it Pearls was doing in the Winding Way? She was playing with her favorite toy. Something happened while you were playing with the ball. This happened. The jar happened. How can you tell the urn has been broken? Who started the Kurain channeling technique? Huh? Oh, it was Mystic Amy. That's right, and how do you spell her name? Do you know? How do I spell her name? I don't know. It's spelled A-M-I. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn and made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. Very strange that they were able to, like, the pieces lined up in such a way that you could make a mistake in the spelling while putting it back together. I don't know. Unlock successful. Hey, we get a full stick of butter. Nice. Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the Winding Way with my ball. And that's when you broke the urn? Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Amy's spirit fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? I'm a bad child. Aw, breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so you thought you could put them back together and no one would notice? Yes. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway, and fixed the urn there. The hallway, you mean Winding Way? Yes. The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anybody would walk by. I see. So about how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job. Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I am not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor. So that's around when Lotta and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder. When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? I'm going to get banished, aren't I? Oh, poor thing. I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Amy's happy to be free from that cramped urn. Yeah, I hope so. No harm done and a happy resolution. Phew. Sacred urn updated in the court record. Under repair in the hallway until police came. Okay, that'll be important later. I'm assuming so. I don't think that gives us any more information for this girl, though. Does it give us any more information for Morgan? No? Don't think so? Okay, nothing there. Do you have anything to say about your child's favorite toy? Okay, let's see. Anything here? No. Anything here? Aha! Plot. I think I found out everything I can, but I can't see how it all adds up. And is Eenie Meiny being here just a coincidence? Hey, mister! How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse, and that nurse turns out to be Inie's sister? It's too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you. I wish I knew a little more about Ini, but where am I going to find info like that? Come on, someone's trying to get your attention. Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over at a trash like me. Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty? Lutta. Oh, so you finally noticed. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear. Oh my gosh, Phoenix, don't talk about people like that. I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. We need to work on your self-image, Lutta. I'm grateful to you for chasing this lump alone around like this. Thanks? But you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own. What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Well, you see... Well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you? You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. You hurt Maya really badly, Lutta. What happened again that made her hurt Maya? I'm honestly forgetting. I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me? Of course. Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all. For real? Yeah, for real. Thank goodness. I'm still... You're still what? No, nothing. Nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know, gibberish. A lot of heart, at your service. I'll share with you all the dirt I've dug up. Thanks. Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you all this info for free. Lutta not taking money. Now I know this one's an alien clone. Oh my gosh. If Maya is not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lutta? Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's that occult freak. You mean Ini Miney? Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? That granny, you and me, we were all together that whole time. So Lutta suspects Ini, which means she might have already found some info about our mysterious Ini. Info, you say? There's blood on it. Get that away from me. Where do you get off showing something like this to me? Okay. Okay, that's also not good. Okay, and just makes a funny comment. About this clipping. Okay, this could be something. Now you listen here, boy, and listen good. You can't go looking at such an old piece of paper, you hear? People got eyes on the front and side, you know why? So they can be seen in front of themselves, not behind. What? How about it? You feeling my energy? Nope, not an electron. Nothing from that. Okay, that's also nothing. Really? Are we just supposed to get her to say that she suspects it's Ini? And then go back? Oh, Morgan's gone. But I'm guessing there's still no new flavor text here. No music, no flavor text. Oh, can we actually get closer to the puddle of blood? No, it's... nothing there. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. It's completely dark. There wasn't anyone back here at the time of the murder, or at least that's what Lutta testified in court. I knew I should have taken a look. I can always count on Lutta to make things hard. Alright, anything new now? No? Oh, I wonder what hold on, I have an idea. I have an idea. So she said here she thinks it's Ini, and she must have already found some info about Ini. So what happens if I present her profile? That's Ini Miney, right? Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl. You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world. We already knew that. Yeah, I had heard as much. I had also heard that Innie was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Crane Village. You don't say. That's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her? Yes, please. I want all the gossip, for lawyering reasons, though. Speaking of Innie, do you have any other information about her? Sure. Well, what is it? It'll cost you, and it'll cost a lot. Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary. That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized, but why? Well, heck, you can go find out on your own. Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something. Maybe? What's that supposed to mean? See, actually, it was going to be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go there. We're going to be doing everyone's chores today, huh? Spoiled gumbo sounds... look, don't blame this on... Never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go check out this hottie clinic. A hottie clinic? Are only hot people allowed to come here? So this is where Innie was hospitalized. Yes. Are you here to visit a patient? Yes. Are you a doctor here? Yes. I'm Director Hottie. I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director himself. Yes. So what can I help you with? I'd like to ask you a few questions about Ms. Eenie Miney. Ms. Miney? Ms. Eenie Miney? Yes. Oh, her! He just remembers. Out of all the hundreds of patients he's seen, he remembers her. She's probably very memorable, you know? It's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago. Here you are, sir. You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you. Ah, Sweetums, calm down, calm down. Don't be so harsh to an old man like me. Don't you dare start that Sweetums thing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Oh, is this guy not a real doctor? I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful towards their boss. Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat. Okay, I got it. Yes, Don't yes me. Who in the world are you? I'm Director Hottie. The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity. The only person I can talk to is this guy. So what exactly do you treat at this clinic? Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory clinical stuff and, doctory clinical stuff. Well, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Yes, what does that look for? Ah, yes, there's a really big general hospital around the corner. When they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here, You do surgeries here, right? Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems. It seems? Yes, it seems that way. Yeah, this guy's just has no clue what he's talking about. What do you know about Ms. Eenie Miney? Now you're talking. Yes, that girl. She was transferred from the general hospital. From the general hospital to here? What kind of surgery did she need? Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad. Really bad. So what kind was it? Yes, well, no. You see, that is something... No, I can't tell you. So you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director. See, there's this thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. I mean, he is right. It's in all those TV shows too, right? You've seen them, right? Yes? I'm never going to get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth of his at this rate. There's got to be something I can show to this old coot. Oh, wow. Coot. Okay, do I just have to show him one of their profiles? Miss Eenie is really cute in this picture. You'd agree, right? Yeah, sure. I wish I could see her again. Maybe the next time she has a big accident. Oh my goodness. I'll tell her for you. Yes, please. I'll be waiting for her. Yes, waiting. Okay. About this person. I feel like somewhere... I've seen her somewhere before, I think. Well, when she comes tomorrow for her consultation, I'm sure we can get reacquainted. Oh my gosh. There's no need to bring this person in for an exam. Wouldn't do it anyway. Director Hottie purported. What is he talking about? What surgery? Bring her to me tomorrow. Oh no. Well, hate to break it to you, she's dead. So I have to present something, sounds like. I guess I just gotta keep trying. Oh, this was the picture. Yeah, that was the picture of Maya. Okay, what about this one? Does anything work? Does anything work? I guess we just gotta keep trying. Oh, does he actually... Hold on. He's got to know about this, right? I actually thought that might have been it. Come on. I'm a lawyer. Right now I'm investigating a murder. Yes. What is it with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. The trial is tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you. Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in on a little secret. What's that? Yes, actually, I'm not the real director. Yeah, we figured. Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that. What do you mean? Do I have to explain this to him? Well, hold on, I'll give you something. Real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic's... See, I'm like this place's walking dictionpedia. You mean walking encyclopedia? Yeah, that. And my specialty is in young, silky smooth, haughty patients. There's nothing I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking about it. Yeah, how about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Anyway, you wanted to know about little Miss Eenie Miney, right? That girl, I remember her especially well. Well, especially very well. Okay, can we talk now? Please tell me what you know about Eenie Miney. Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl, that's right. She was transferred here from the General Hospital. This was a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases. What was she ill with? Ill? Nah. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see. Yup, I could see it was a huge wound at that. A huge injury? I mean, we've already established she might have gotten in a car crash. Her whole body was wrapped around and round in bandages, and her arm was in a cast. That sounds pretty severe, all right. Yes, it was an accident. They're scary, yes? Cars, yes. Car, you mean it was a traffic accident? Yep, that's what gave her the terrible injuries. I swore it was in the papers. Yes, I looked it all up, I did. It was terrible. Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? So you looked up information on Enie's accident, correct? Yep, sure did. Yes, I read every paper that covered it at the time. What kind of accident was it? Do you remember? Yes, hold on. I'll go get it for you. The article, I mean. You have it? Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so... Obsessive to the max, but I bet I could learn how to stay on a lead from this guy. Here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Eenie was in the passenger seat. The passenger seat, huh? And dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Eenie fought with the door, finally got it to open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all the details in this article. Yes. Okay, we got evidence. A new clue. I should probably look this over. What about the operation? I'm not sure what this means, actually. Oh, hold on. Just a moment while I... Okay, what about the operation? Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation. Are you talking about Miss Enie's operation? Yes, Miss Enie's. That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was bad, very bad. Was it really that bad? It was a good thing that Miss Innie had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together. Picture? That girl, see, she had just gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her. Oh. So see, I got her picture as a way to remember her. Well, more like swiped. Oh my gosh. Breach of ethics? Oh, wait. What? A pretty girl like her? I bet she has lots of pictures of herself. Sure. It's a treasure. My treasure. Precious. My precious. What happened to the actual license itself? Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burned up along with the car. License photo added to the court record. Okay. It's been half a year since Miss Innie had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year. It's already been half a year, huh? Yes. So how was I? I was a real help, wasn't I? Yes. Thank you very much. Yes, well then, I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Innie I said hi, okay? Yes. Okay, yep. So, Innie's photo for her driver's license. I mean, it looks the same as her other photo. But I guess it'll come up later, right? Should I read all the flavor text? I'm going to read all the flavor text. This must be the waiting area. It's got the feeling of one, and there are sofas lined up, but I don't see all that many patients. Well, it's the quality, not the quantity that counts. What in the world did that have to do with anything? I wonder where that doorway down there leads to. Oh, that's the X-ray room. Yes. How did you know what I was thinking? Well, it's because that's the X-ray room, There's something very peculiar about this guy. This patient is undergoing rehabilitation, and look at that strained face twisting in all those ways, and that oily sweat. His whole body is swaying back and forth, wobble wobble like he's about to fall. Hey, don't just cut into my monologue like that, I'm explaining things here. Sorry, yes, most sorry, yes, This is the clinic's reception desk, but it doesn't look like there's anyone at the counter. On the wall is this month's word to the wise. Do something in vain, and your only reward is tiredness. Not exactly the best thing to be telling your patients, is it? Okay, so not a whole lot of flavor text here. We're gonna go back. Again. Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic? Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Ah, yeah, so earlier that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? She said she had something to tell him. Things are sure getting interesting. But honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in a knot. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It always starts out small, you know? Stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. And now you see what it's turned into? A murder, that's what. Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on. That stuff you were just talking about, that's the first I've heard of it. Really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said something about stealing the master's seat. Yup. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Fey, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master. Do you know where Innie is, Letta? Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around that garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. You got something to ask her? Yep, I do. I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. So I hear the master has always been the eldest daughter. The eldest daughter? Turns out that old bat is Misty Fey's older sister. Oh, they say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. Thank you for the follow. I don't know if that alert popped up on screen or not, but thank you for the follow. Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister, Misty. I see. This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sort of things too, like She's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. Oh dear. Okay. Very... All right. Sorry there. Wow, I had no idea. So what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Maya's family would have been the Branch family, I reckon. So hold on, I'm gonna have to read that again. I feel like I missed something there. I hear the master has always been the eldest daughter. Turns out that old bat is Misty Faye's older sister. Hello, London. Good to see you. Yeah, please take a moment to look over the chat rules, but it's good to see you here. They say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Somehow, Granny there lost to her younger sister, Misty. This made the townfolk turn against her. It's all right, but yes, we have the chat rules there for a reason, so you're fine as long as we stick to the chat rules. They are there to keep everyone safe and there to keep everyone having a good time. She's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. So what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Maya's family would have been the Branch family. Okay, so... But hey, London, how are you doing? This is our first playthrough of this game, so we are, that's what we're doing. We're playing through this game. I think we're finally ready. Yeah, nothing in here. I think we're finally ready to talk to this girl again. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? Yep, I got a super scary look on my face. You can't Eto Bleh your way out of this one, buddy. Your sister's accident, yup. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. Innie just asked whose accident, which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Another person's accident? Like you got someone in mind? What's funny is earlier I made this as just like a wild guess, and it was a correct wild guess, but then obviously I did not have the correct clues to follow up on that wild guess. So, but it's fine. Love the videos, keep up the good work. Thank you! Did you find me through the VOD channel, perhaps? If so, that's actually really cool. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you prove I was in an accident? I finally can, because someone gave me a newspaper clipping. Or wait, where? I had a newspaper clipping earlier, right? Newspaper clipping 2. Thank you for posting everything. I really appreciate it. Well, thank you. You're welcome. The VOD channel does need to be updated. Probably after today's stream, I will go updating it, because I think there's just 1 or 2 streams that needs to be caught up on, you know? Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says Ms. Eenie Meiny holds interview about crash. Ah! You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? Like, wait. What now? That's not me. What? What do you mean that's not you? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eenie Meiny, is, like, pretty common. Somehow I doubt that. Somehow I doubt that that's the case. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Meiny, is in here too. Like, totally, wow, what a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm going to let you get away with that? So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized? We have the photo from earlier, right? That has to be it, right? This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So? There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director. I mean, you're not wrong. He is creepy. Now are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And? That woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be the sister? I mean, that's like the only reasonable option, right? It's like they both were in a car accident, but it was actually the same one, right? Now, that's kind of... I was already suspecting that was the case. I believe it was your sister, Mimi Miney. Mimi? You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. Hey, we did it. Unlock successful. You have a question. I may or may not have an answer. We gotta talk to her again. Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, like, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's sad. And London, you said you're very sad your dad died. I'm sorry to hear that, London. I'm not sure if there's any way I can help with that. I'm sorry to hear it, though. But I hope my streams are able to provide a little bit of happiness for you. Because that's always what I want with my streams. I want my streams to make people's days a little bit better. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Eni a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. That's what I was saying! That's what I was saying! But that's the thing. Now we have two people who both have a motive. So, which one of them is it? It seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. What is she saying? I think you get the picture. Now she's, like, dropped the Valley Girl talk, too. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. Ha ha ha. She's turned evil now. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I want to read that again. It'd be very hard to catch me. Yeah, so, like, she knows that we're suspicious of her. And she says she's gonna serve me a slice of humble pie. That's weird. Okay, nothing in here. I don't think we can really get anything else out of her. Anything in here? Still nothing. Here we go. Behold, we have plot. Looks like something's up. I mean, someone called the police, right? Stop! Leave my mother alone! Uh-oh. Ow! Hey, hold on. Okay, pal, I'm not gonna hurt anyone. Pearl, dear, it is perfectly all right. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please, let me go too. No, you must stay here and protect the manor. we leave an 8-year-old to protect the manor, of course. But... aw, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look. It's a real pistol. Detective, do not upset me further. Eddie, hello. It's good to see ya. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you. Hope everyone's having a good evening. I gotta... hold on. I am lurking in a couple friends' streams right now, so I'm quickly checking in to get my imaginary internet points. You've had a very feral Thursday. Uh-oh. That's not a way I would want my Thursday to be described. Poor Gumshoe being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Mother, what's up? This has never happened before. Pearl, Mr. Nick. I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. Something really bad already happened. I don't know what to tell you. Something bad already happened, Pearl. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. You got your final assignment done for summer class? Let's go, Eddie. Good job. Great Jerb. Great Georb. You know what? Hold on. I gotta use this command because I'm the one that put it in here, so. Yeah. Head pats for Eddie. Say something, Phoenix, anything. I'm terrible at this. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be all right. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. Her stare is really piercing. You'll have to reach up high. I mean, she is 8 years old, so yeah. Okay, nothing else over here. No. We have to go see Maya. Oh, Eddie, when you said you'll have to reach up high, you were talking about me. I thought you were talking about Pearl. Like, to defend the village, she's gonna have to reach up tall because she's 8 years old. No, you were talking about me. I completely misunderstood. You might treat yourself tomorrow with a trick-taking game like Hearts. We had someone bring a game to Board Game Club that was based on Hearts, but with like a pirate theme. And it was really, really cool. I don't know what it was called. I just know it was Hearts with a pirate theme. And instead of there being different suits, there were different factions of pirates. And it was cool. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Oh, it's Mia. Hi, Mia. How's it going? Mia. So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. Rebel Princess is identical to Hearts? Interesting. So it just has, like, kind of the theming to it. If memory serves, Mia had a few psych-locks of her own. I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure, I welcome you to try. She's like challenging us to a duel. I accept your challenge to a duel. It's like that, but everyone has a character that breaks the game. Interesting. Mia? Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. Oh, yep. She sure does. Why do you think so? It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah, a battle of wits against Maya. Okay, but what about this? There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. You mean like, how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started. Which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling. That's what I think in any case. But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale. I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling, and I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? What did you say, Eddie? My favorite modern trick taker is the Fox in the Forest. It's 2 players only. Interesting. The only pirate trick taker I know is Skull King. That is what it was. It was Skull King. And I remember, yeah, someone brought it to our board game club at work, and we had a lot of fun with it. It's, yeah, it's very tricky, very fitting. It's a tricky game. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's very popular. I should buy it, you know? I actually... Oh, I'm looking over at my board game shelf over here. There's a game that I need to... I just need to reorganize it. That's really all. There's a couple games that I think are, like, buried underneath other games over there. I know you can't see it, but it's a board game shelf with a lot of games on it. And I think there's one game in particular that might just be buried under some others. I need to go find it. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor, Mystic Ami Fey, acquired. I've heard that name before. The Fey family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Ami was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Kurain secret sacred urn. Or maybe not. Maybe that part changed. It usually sits in the Winding Way and has her name written on it. Yeah. Oh, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? Alright, so... We're gonna save. We're gonna save. The non-classic trick takers you have are Fox in the Forest and Fives, which you're dying to play. Fives sounds like... I'm not... I feel like maybe I've heard of it. I can't say for certain. Can't say for certain. The murderer. Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you, isn't that right? Yes. Alright then, tell me who you think I'm protecting. Who you think I'm protecting? It would either be Maya or Pearl, or maybe Morgan? It would be one of your, like, relatives, right? It would be one of your relatives, whichever one it is. Morgan Fey, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Ah, we guessed right. It's a regular trick taker, but you can turn a card into a Magenta 5. Magenta, you say? Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. Evidence that would make Morgan look suspicious. I mean, the way she acted makes her look suspicious. Not necessarily. The suits are green, blue, and magenta, and silver is Trump. Yeah, it's like, the way I'm thinking about this is we don't have evidence that she's suspicious. She's just acting suspicious. But I guess we just gotta try stuff. Would it be the hole in the clothing box? That's a stretch, but... No, you're wrong. Try again. Aw, man. You're really unforgiving today, Maya. And I keep telling you, don't take this lightly. Maya's life is on the line. Does Misty have a profile? No, she does not. Shoot. Do I just gotta try everything? I hate for that to be the solution. Like, the solution is I'm just gonna try everything. But... but I feel like I'm at the point where that's what I'm gonna try, you know? Oh, was that it? The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the Winding Way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes, but why? I don't know why, but there's only one person who could have done that. Okay, I see where they're going. I was not, I'll be honest, I was not even close to putting that together on my own. I was not putting that together on my own. Oh my goodness. The person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. So they're saying that there's a ripped up piece of cloth, which means that at some point a piece of cloth got ripped, but the only person who could have like changed clothes or changed Maya's clothes would be Morgan. Okay. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy. You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume, but this blood. And you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that this piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? Do we? This, the costume is a bit, like... No, it's not really ripped. Does one of the pictures show it? Does that picture show it? No, it doesn't look ripped in either of the pictures. Unless maybe this is meant to show a rip. No. Phoenix, we don't have any time left. Oh my gosh. You can't pin my aunt as the murderer with one piece of evidence alone. Do you have any proof that the piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? I don't know, do I? Oh, man. Was it... no. No. Are we back to trying everything in order? We might be back to trying everything in order. All right, let's start from the very beginning. It's a very good place to start. Tell me who you think I'm protecting. It is Morgan. We got that far. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion on my aunt. Or aunt. I'm just going to read this again. The proof is this piece of cloth. Oh, whoops. The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the winding way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. Do you mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes, but why? I don't know why. But there is only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy. You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume. But this blood, and do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that this piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? Okay. I read that over again, and I feel like it was maybe not as helpful as I'd hoped. Is it one of the pictures, just maybe for a reason I don't fully get right now? No. And not this either. And not from that either. We're at the point of trying everything. That's unfortunately what we've been reduced to now. You know what? Should I... We are about to go to another ad break. You have a hint? Astro Dude, hello. Good to see you. You have a hint? I'd be glad to hear it. We are going to go to an ad break soon, so state your piece and do it quickly. I was about to pull up a strategy wiki tab. The piece of cloth wasn't alone. It wasn't alone. There's another one? Do I need to go looking for more clues again? I was really hoping that was not the case. But no, I really feel like this is like, there's... No. Yeah, we've already done everything here. You have what you need? Yeah, I figured... Okay, I figured that was the case. Tyro... Oh, I missed the Tyrogue. How dare. We already tried all of these. Okay. I am going to... I appreciate the hint, Astro Dude, but here's what I'm going to do. We are about to run an ad break, so I will go ahead and run ads. I invite you to take this time to stretch and hydrate and get a snack and do what you gotta do. And while we are taking our ad break, I will find the one hint. We just gotta keep ourselves going, you know? I don't want to spend too much time being stuck on one puzzle. So... Again, I invite you to take this time to stretch, hydrate, get a snack, and we will be back in about 5 minutes. And I will talk to you guys again very soon. I hope everyone's having a great evening. I'll see you guys in a bit. Welcome back. I hope you all enjoyed your stretch break. I certainly did. And I want to say to Astro Dude, I'm sorry I did not follow, but now that I've read, I did pull up a strategy wiki tab real quick, and I looked, and yeah, I see it now, and I see the hint you were giving. So we're gonna do this again. All right. Starting from the beginning, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you, isn't that right? All right, then tell me who you think I'm protecting. It is Morgan. For the third time. There is no one else you would protect like this, Mia. While the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else, which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me evidence that would cast suspicion on her. I found this piece of cloth in the incinerator near the Winding Way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes, but when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. I don't know why, but there's only one person who could have done that. The one who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy. You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume. Do you have any proof that this piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? So, yeah, it wants us to present the key. And earlier, Astro Dude, I realized when you said it wasn't alone, you were talking about the incinerator. Because the two clues that were found in the incinerator were the piece of cloth and the key. To be fair, the key's description doesn't say it was also in the incinerator. Yeah. But yeah, so these two were both clues found in the incinerator. And let's see what Mia says about it. I think this is the proof you're looking for. To be fair, I think we would have gotten there eventually. If we had just kept trying everything, we would have gotten there eventually. At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key. And yet somehow it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. You're right. And this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was a part of Maya's costume. So they threw the jacket in the incinerator and the key was also inside her jacket. It would certainly seem that way. Someone changed her into a different set of clothes, and then burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. Exactly. You did very well, Phoenix. Why, thank you. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. She was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? And I saw the hint for this one too. She needed Innie to be there as well. Innie Miney. She's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Innie Miney were in cahoots. So that answers the question from earlier when I was asking, we have two people who both have a motive. Which one of them is it? And the answer is, well, it might have been both. Which is kind of crazy. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know a lot about Fey Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Inimini is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem with what? We don't have a motive. I think she has a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Because she wants to pin a murder on Maya, because pinning a murder on Maya is like the easiest thing ever, let's be honest. And pinning a murder on Maya will make it so Maya goes to jail and she becomes the head honcho again. That's what I thought. Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Ini. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then there is only one possibility. Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because? Come on, Phoenix, figure it out. Mother, she is the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose? Mine? Yes, Phoenix, your mom. Don't be silly. Mine, of course, Misty Fey. Mia and Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now? Now then, looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief, we won't lose. All right. To be continued. Man, I feel like they really upped the difficulty of the investigation sections just by making it so, you know, you have to really solve a puzzle, right? And it almost, and that puzzle having a lose condition, because in the previous game, you just kind of click on things until you find the right thing to click on, right? There's no losing in the investigation section, but here there kind of is. It doesn't give you a game over, but I mean, it was enough that it actually made me reset a few times, right? Ah, poor Maya. Nick, did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18, just like me? Yeah, why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time by herself, and she's so grown up. I think that's pretty normal for Germans. The legal drinking age is like 3 over there, so... I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And then you look at me and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. Good morning. Pearls just shows up out of nowhere. Did she walk here again? Did you walk here? The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support. I don't know if she's coming to show her support. Pearl, I got bad news. I think your mom might be a... I think your mom might be a mortal. Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Hey, Pearls. Yes, Nick? Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel me today, too? They never do it when you ask. They only do it when you don't ask, Phoenix. Come on. I was hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Pearly, not this again. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later, then. I'll leave you two to your alone time. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness. Nick? This way Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. What do you mean? What's going on? Oh, he doesn't want her to witness her mom taking the stand. Oh, that's sad. He doesn't want her to witness her mom going to jail either. That's like already so sad. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey for nuking the country of Turkey. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. She's so mad. She's already malding. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. Really? Or is this really going to make worldwide headlines? I kind of doubt it. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've created quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. Oh my gosh, I love this dialogue. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. At the age of 13, no less, which, you know, in Germany, if they let you, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if Germany lets 13-year-olds be prosecutors. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. Uh-huh, that's nice, Ms. Von Karma. Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Ms. Faye. It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Does Franziska know that Mia is dead? I'm assuming she does, based on what she just said. A very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Alright, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of the arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. Oh my goodness, I got the hiccups again. Can we not hiccup all over? Can we not? This microphone does have a cough button, but it's a cough button, not a hiccup button, right? What? But Ms. Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then what is the meaning of this? All I am saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room, and I believe that is when she dropped this key. Can you substantiate your claim? Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand. Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan. Poor Mia, she seems really torn by this. Isn't Morgan gonna be upset that her daughter, is currently channeling Mia? Witness, name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fey, and I am a spirit medium in a manner of speaking. I'm sorry, but what do you mean in a manner of speaking? Ah, I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then. Spirit severing technique? A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world, that is? Yes, that is. You, be quiet. Now, witness, something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. What? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Order. Ms. Fey, please testify to the court what happened during that time. Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. Hey, London, no problem. You are welcome to lurk as much as you want. We appreciate our lurkers here. I say we, it's just me. I appreciate my lurkers here. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right, she is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix, right? Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. All right. We are remembering to save often. And then I think we might just press on everything. I feel like this might be the lie here, but just to be safe, let's press. Just now you said those two. Who are the two people you were referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Lotta's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful. I wonder, in the original Japanese, is she a foreigner because she's from America? And this is supposed to be Japan? I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I mean, this is true, but was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, that is a very good point. At that time, I myself was a little confused, on top of which, there was another... Another what, madam? Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. There is another what? I want to hear the end of that sentence. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself. Yeah, I don't believe you. Well, that was very noble of you, Ms. Fey. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Okay. I mean, no penalty, but... During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head, and this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. What? But why would you lie about something like that? London, what's up? I hope you're having a good evening. How am I doing? I'm having a good time. I'm streaming. I'm playing Phoenix Wright. I'm getting stuck a lot, but I'm still having fun. It's very painful for me to say this, however. The witness was lying to cover for the defendant. She was covering for Maya. I doubt that. So you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes, it was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected? But the witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there was always later. Yes, very well. Now witness, continue. Okay, I feel like I might have missed something there. So she lied about hitting Maya on the head. Objection! And Franziska says she's lying to cover for the defendant. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. Informed of what had occurred in what sense? That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. That doesn't really line up. Yeah, that doesn't line up, I don't think, but Whatever, Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I am ashamed to admit such a thing, however, yes. But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. Okay, yeah, we know. She changes bodies. Yes, yes. The defendant was not physically Maya Fey at the time. Yes, yes, we know, we know. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand. Mystic Maya's body was that of the nurse she called. Yes, yes. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Well, yes, I would have, however. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. I became dizzy and then collapsed on the floor. How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure, about 10 minutes perhaps. And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Is that because you were unconscious? Why, yes. Great, well now what? So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went. I would think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this, but the key word here is this witness. What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve, that's what. It looks like Ms. Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Now let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes, that is exactly what should be— Ah! Be quiet, you! Oh my gosh. Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. She went to speak with someone. Who was it? The prosecution calls Ms. Eenie Miney, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. I think you can see where this is headed. Yeah, I can. So, I mean, yeah, we know now that Maya left the room at some point, but I feel like we kind of already knew that, so I guess okay. Okay, so my name is like Eenie Miney. I'm like researching like parapsychology stuff at the university. What is this parapsychology? Let's see. I guess most people just call it occult stuff. Yes, because there's ghosts everywhere. Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself. Yes, sir. Now then, Ms. Miney, after the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? Well, like, I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is all right, isn't it, Your Honor? Hitmonchan in the chat. You know what? I want to catch that Hitmonchan. I want to do it. I want to catch it. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Hitmonchan. Okay, for the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine for my sake. After the murder. Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. I was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey? Really now, Your Honor, Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time. Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister? Yes, Mimi Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. Oh, well, this is... witness. Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course. Ms. Miney, please. My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. We saw this earlier. We saw this at the very beginning. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Innie? Oh no. So did they somehow also convince the nurse's spirit that she had done it, even if she didn't? Or she's just lying about that whole thing. London, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. And of course I'm going to keep doing that. That's what I want to do in this stream. I want this stream to be a positive place. I want to make people's day a little better. She took her revenge. Are you sure that's what she said? Yes. There, are you satisfied, Your Honor? I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. I feel like we need to save again. It's giving us the decision time music. The end. What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. Alright, finally, we got here. Yeah, let's save again. We are remembering to save often. Let's just press... Yeah, let's do the old classic of pressing. Was that because of your sesame allergy, was it? Like, that's right. I, think there were sesame seeds, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, premonition that it was going to be a totally seedy day. Yes, indeed. I see. Am I the only one who missed the boat here? Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping? You know, I've had allergies before. I've never had an allergy that just made me sleepy. I mean, unless maybe that am I secretly allergic to ice cream because ice cream makes me feel like taking a nap? Uh-oh, I hope not. You know the time. Maybe a little before 11 a.m., something like that, I think. 11 a.m. Yeah, my stomach is totally ready for, food. No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time it is when the someone came into your room. So, that's what you meant. You should have been more, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. It's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, what was I talking about again? Oh my gosh, she doesn't remember anything. You appreciate me being polite? Thank you. I mean, I appreciate... That's what I want to do. And I appreciate you too. Are you sure it was your sister? I guess. You guess. Was it or was it not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. Mr. Wright? The defense rests. Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Mimi Faye? You were happy in a sad way. Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again? But, like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult, but I, like, know all about the Kurain channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like what she said. Yeah, I'll try. We're not getting anywhere, but... So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange. But... Ow! Don't keep badgering her. You know the phrase objection, you could try using that once in a while. Mr. Wright, this question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important? I think so. I mean, I kind of have to say yes. It is very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Alright, Mr. Wright. Ms. Miney, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. Okay, that got us somewhere. Her costume looked totally normal. So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, nothing was, like, weird. Mia's talking to herself like she's found something wrong. That's impossible. Yeah, it sounds bad to me, too. Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on? Yes, but I want to press this first. Is this just, gonna make her repeat? Something terrible. Was that this thing she told you? What was this thing she told you? Like, didn't I just, like, tell you about it? Did you, like, forget already? A foolish fool with a foolish sieve for a brain only speaks foolishly with foolish words. Well, excuse me, princess. Anyway, should I ask to hear the story again? No, we already heard it. I did just hear this story. It's not like my memory is that bad. Okay, yeah, so this is the part where she's definitely lying. And, like, look, the costume was, like, covered in blood and stuff, right? That was a little weird, right? That was a very well-spun lie, Ms. Innie. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. We're stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Ms. Miney, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and? But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared like before you like this. The blood spray. Ms. Miney, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noticed it right off the bat. You would have noted it. Not noticed, noted. Ms. Miney, what is the meaning of this? Ms. Miney? I'm thinking, don't interrupt me. Oh, she's mad now. And what are you stammering about, Your Honor? Well, that witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. Yeah, she got angry. And she dropped the, yeah, she dropped the accent. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. First of all, calm yourself, witness. Like, I'm sorry, I, like, didn't mean to snap. Now hurry up with the testimony. If you please. The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be here. Yeah. Like, the side room was, like, kind of dark, you know? So, like, the costume is, like, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And I, like, persuaded my sister it, like, wasn't right to do something like that. What? And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm not sure exactly what the contradiction is there, but it still doesn't really add up. You think? Like, thanks, Gramps. Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? All right, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness. Like, if she walked her back to the chamber, she could have noticed the blood then, and if it was totally dark, how would she know it was her sister? And if this is all supposed to be after the murder happened, then how did she say don't do it if it already happened? I'm just, like, none of it adds up, right? Really, because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. Like, that's right. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Ms. Miney's? You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Like, okay. You didn't see the blood. Like, yeah. But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well. That's, Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either? I, like, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. Continue. Yeah, it's a little weird. I persuaded my sister it wasn't right to do something like that. And what was your sister, Ms. Mimi Miney, like at the time? Well, she was, like, totally flipped out, because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think, like, she knew. She, like, said she did something really bad. And, like, she said she wanted to go with me to, like, apologize to Ms. Morgan. What? Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you? Like, yeah. And then I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Was your sister calm by that time? Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray made her feel a lot better. I mean, yeah, it could be true. Could be true. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix, right? The sooner the better. She says with her whip at the ready. And, like, Ms. Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? May I ask you one more thing, Ms. Miney? Like, sure. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Something out of place, huh? Like, when do you mean? When you... It's one of these two, either when you were going to the crime scene or when you arrived at the crime scene. Let's try this one. I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. She answered rather quickly. Now what? Think harder. I know you can remember something. I, like, totally can't. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is getting nowhere. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important? I gotta say yes. I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this. Very well, Ms. Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony. Like, I don't get why, but okay. I, like, didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber. Pearl would have been there, right? Try to remember that time. Oh, like I remember. I remember like I totally didn't see anyone on the way. Something you finally pull out of a witness is never a dead-end, Phoenix. The judge believes this testimony. If you can't find some sort of hitch in your statement, he'll end the trial. Yeah, okay. She didn't see anyone. Pearl would have been there. But do we have to present Pearl, or do we have to present the ball? Or do we have to present the urn? There's too many options that basically all say the same thing, right? Let's try the ball. Nope. Okay. What about Pearl's profile? There we go. That got us somewhere. Actually, you know what? Just to play it safe, let's reload. Give us that little sliver of health back. You say that you didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. However, that is impossible. Like, what do you mean? I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Ms. Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Interesting, you have a semi-intelligent look on your face. So what about this child? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. The garden? Yup, which means anyone walking through the area would have seen her. Would have to have seen her. So, Ms. Miney, what do you have to say to that? No, she put the thing over her head. Objection! As the court can see, she's a bit of an airhead. Oh my gosh. Also, she was leading her sister at that time. Do you honestly think that she would have noticed a simple child playing? Preposterous. Objection! It's not preposterous, and I can prove it. What sort of foolish... There's no way someone walking along the winding way could not have noticed Pearl. Either the ball or the urn. I'm gonna guess the urn. This urn is my proof. An old cracked clay pot? What is that going to prove? Do you know why it's cracked? Because Pearl broke it, that's why. She broke the urn. Yeah. Why do I feel like you're about to ruin my beautiful day? This urn was broken around the time the channeling started. Ah, and Pearl was the one who put it back together, while sitting right in the middle of the winding way. What? Ms. Miney. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. Oh my goodness. Grr. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Ms. Miney. You are a masterful liar. Oh my goodness. Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Ms. Miney, tell us the truth. About what? About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? No way. Your lies end here. What do you mean? The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there's clearly a contradiction here. A contradiction? Where is this contradiction? Help me, Mia. Shoot, this feels like a 50-50. It could be either one. Shoot. Oh, we can save. Okay, that's good. The game's letting us save at least. Where is the contradiction? It's either in her testimony or in the evidence. I think I have a better shot if I say it's in the evidence. Or in the testimony, rather. I think I have a slightly better shot. This feels like a 50-50, but maybe I'm like 51% on this one. Earlier in your testimony, Ms. Miney, you made the following statement. Like Ms. Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? It's true that at the time, both myself and Ms. Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. So, like, what does that, like, have to do with anything? It's very simple. Ms. Miney, how did you know that fact? How? I concede that Ms. Fey was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Ms. Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. Ah, okay. My 51% was a good guess. But look at the Manor Guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Yes, that's right, Your Honor, which is why I asked this very important question. Where was she at the time of the murder? Yup. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Ms. Miney, please answer the question. Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Oh boy, yeah. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah, the only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eenie Miney. So now is the time to prove it. Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place? Yeah, we're gonna say she was hiding in here, right? Something like that. Ms. Miney was here, of course. But that's the channeling chamber. Isn't that the crime scene? That's right. Ms. Miney was at the scene of the crime. Order. That's why that is... Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started. Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Simple. Ms. Eenie Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Yeah, you were. Where? Like, where was I hiding? Yeah, I think we've already figured this part out. You're behind here, right? Specifically, like, right over here. Here, of course. Behind the folding screen. Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. See, you stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slimeball. Now, Ms. Miney, one so young as you shouldn't be saying, "Shut it, Gramps," as if you know exactly how old I am. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. There we go. The clothing box. Ms. Miney, how you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. Let me take a sip of water here. One of the reasons I know I've talked about this a lot before. One of the reasons I switched to this newer microphone was to hopefully not strain my voice so much, because with this microphone I don't have to speak quite as loud. And when I don't have to speak quite as loud, I can not strain my voice so much. But I feel like I still need to remind myself to take sips of water just to ease my vocal cords a little bit, you know? You were hiding inside this box. All right. Yeah, we knew this. And we get the pursuit theme, which is not quite as good as the one from the last game. I know I have said that every time. That tiny little box, no person could fit in that. Maybe after stream I'll have a cup of tea. That would be very nice. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lotta disproved you when she was hiding from me in it.
Objection!
But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time. Mr. Wright, do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime? I mean, I have, I personally saw that it wasn't in the side room. And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Is it the hole in the wall? Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid, as if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing. This... what on earth? I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already. There's a hole, about 8 inches off the ground. A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Or went through the screen and into the box. Or it could have gone through the box and into the screen. Could have been the other way around. Ms. Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Order. So, what you are saying... Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Ms. Eenie Miney? That is exactly what I am saying. Oh, that would... Okay, actually, I wasn't getting that far ahead, but I guess you could say that, huh? Ms. Eenie Miney, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. Uh-oh. To masquerade as Maya Fey? She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No. Stop. I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. I also have a proposition, and that proposition is that I save the game again. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do that all by herself. Is this where we do it? Do we do it? Do we do it? Do we spring the surprise on him? It really is impossible for one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow! Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Wait, Ms. Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? You can't be serious. She's huffing and puffing, and she's gonna blow our house down. Ms. Miney, you had an accomplice. And we've already established who it was, yeah. This person. If it wasn't someone from Kurain Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have that box to use. Morgan Fey? Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? What do you have to say to this, Ms. Miney? Oh, is this the breakdown? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? Oh, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! The epilepsy! Oh no! The epilepsy warning! I'm sorry. I think this is what really happened. The question is, are we done? Is this... The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. So I feel like there's probably still more that we have to do here. I don't know. I have a hunch that they're going to throw something else at us and be like, but what about this? And we have to keep going, right? Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected? Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. What? How did he piece that together? With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. Oh, and is that what put the bullet hole? Is that where the bullet hole came from? And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and bang! And then would have covered it in Maya's fingerprints. And after that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room. Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. So that answers my question from earlier. I was thinking, why would the doctor have a pistol on him? But she had a pistol on her. Uh-huh. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Ms. Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey. What? That's like, oh my gosh. This is giving me the same feeling as Von Karma's crime from the last game, where it's like, how 200 IQ do you have to be like, I'm gonna cover this up perfectly, I'm gonna like through like 5 different red herrings. Like, that's how it feels. These are somehow like the smartest murderers in history. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Ad break is starting soon. I will probably just keep playing through the ad break if that's okay. Speak now or forever hold your peace. But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through. Which is precisely why Ms. Morgan Fey chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry before there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind this murder. Ha. Ah, ha ha ha. Who is that laughing at a time like this? Oh boy, now we're gonna get the breakdown. Let's go. Oh, should I wait until after the ad break to show the breakdown? I didn't hear anyone object, so I'm just gonna keep going. I'm sorry if you guys missed the breakdown. Ha! Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry. Are you still by chance evolving? Okay, it's not the breakdown yet. I thought we were there. I thought we were there. What is it this time? Ms. Von Karma, surely. Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty? What in the world? Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is? If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble? Huh? Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? I think it's kind of obvious, isn't it? No? Just me? Well, that's, yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Ms. Eenie Meiny want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. You totally do. A motive, I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? For killing her sister! Isn't it obvious? It seems obvious to me. The reason you want Dr. Gray dead is this. Oh, let's see. Late last night, 2 women's car crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. I was like totally tired and dropped off to sleep. Then there was a crash and then I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was still half asleep, but I opened the right door and light got out. I don't remember anything else. If Ms. Innie Miney is to be believed, then the one driving the car was her sister, Mimi Miney. Mimi Miney was the nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their death. Is this then just a mere coincidence? This has to be it, right? Ah, just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix, right? Just great. Now even she's calling me by my full name. You think I did it to get revenge for my sister's death? I mean, yeah, kinda. Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm, like, going to explain, so, like, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, like, wanted revenge, then, like, I wouldn't have waited this long. And sides, like, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, like, Dr. Gray. It was like a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona. However, you see... Ow! Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix, right? You failed to support your own theory. Oh, she's gonna curtsy. The end. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix, right? What Ms. Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Ms. Morganfey to cooperate for this plan. Is this game trying to fake us out again? You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix, right? You should really learn your place. Oh my gosh. What happened? I thought I had her for sure. Hee hee, see, like, it's just as I, like, told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie. Oh my gosh. Was that an instant game over? Was that an instant game over? I now conclude the cross-examination of Ms. Innie Miney. Oh, okay. Nope. Mia. Your Honor, please allow the defense 1 more minute. All right. You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. See, the game's like doing all the fake outs, tricking me into thinking maybe I did an instant game over. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder, but you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? I mean, yeah, she got into spirit medium stuffs. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Time is up, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna save again. I think I'm ready to take a break, and maybe I should have taken a break when the ads were running. But we're gonna see if we can finish this section and then take our break. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Ms. Miney had a motive, then... Why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason? Can I really do this? Why she had to kill the victim in this way? That seems like such a weird kind of question. Ah, and we're getting the intense decision music again, too. I mean, I just saved, so I might as well try for it. I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. I will show and substantiate the fact that Ms. Miney had a motive. Ha ha ha, too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended, after all. Eek! Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side! Von Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is that a Final Fantasy reference? I don't know. And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way. Oh my gosh. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Hey, wait a sec here. She wants to be done, but Von Karma doesn't. Oh man, that was pretty crazy, not gonna lie. That was pretty cray. Okay. I know ads just ran, but I am going to take a short break because I feel like I really need to stretch and I really need to get a snack too. Let me find some stream musics to play. Stream musics, can you play please? Stream musics. Can I... Oh, where's my stream musics? Sorry, I'm struggling here. Can I? Okay, why is it not playing? For whatever reason, my my stream music thing is broken. Well, gee dang it. Let's just, you know, here's what we'll do. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to go back to the title screen. We're gonna let the title screen music play instead. I don't know what's up with my stream music not playing, but that's okay. We can let the title screen music play for a bit. Yeah, I really need a short break. Sorry, guys, for doing this right after ads ran. You know, can I just run them again? I might as well, right? No, I'm not going to do that, actually. I'm not going to do that. That'd be a little silly. So I'm just going to take a break, and I will be back. We will finish this, I promise. It might take another hour of stream, but we will do it. I will see you guys in 5-10 minutes, and we'll finish this. All right. Hello, and welcome back. Thank you for your patience. I'm sorry I had to do that, like, so suddenly. To tell you the truth, right at the end of that last section, as we were wrapping up that last section, I just physically felt my blood sugar plummeting. I don't know if you've ever experienced hypoglycemia. I've experienced it a few times. I actually got... This is... I don't know if I'm saying too much here. I got tested for diabetes when I was a teenager because I would have these incidents where it felt like my blood sugar just dropped. And I did not have diabetes, thank goodness. I am very glad I do not have diabetes, but I just occasionally will get those incidents where my blood sugar gets really low, and I'm like, I need to eat something or I feel like my skin is gonna fall off. And I started feeling that. At the end of the last section, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to take a break and go eat something or I'm going to cry. But then I was like, okay, but I really want to finish this. Maybe I should have just taken a break when the ads were running. It's okay, though. It's okay. But I appreciate you guys' patience. I went and I got a drink of water and I ate some pretzels and I ate a croissant. And I'm like, okay, I think I'm okay to hop back into this difficult puzzle game now. Oh goodness, that was a little scary. You know, maybe I should have like a, you know how some streamers have a, remember when Stay Hydrated Bot? Like, Stay Hydrated Bot was really popular, and everyone was adding it to their streams. Maybe I should add Stay Hydrated Bot to the stream, but maybe I should also add Stay at Decent Blood Sugar Levels Bot to the stream. If I just had, like, pretzels or something to the side. So if I have a blood sugar emergency, I can just grab a couple pretzels and have a quick snack. I have actually done that in a couple of previous streams. Like, obviously you couldn't see it because I just have the ping tuber on screen. But I have had a couple streams where I just had a little granola bar next to me. So maybe that will be our solution. We just gotta restock on our streamer granola bars. But anyway, I appreciate you guys being patient through that break, and I appreciate you just being here at all. I have fun streaming with you guys. I have fun. I hope I'm at least a little bit entertaining. And of course, as I was saying earlier, I hope I'm able to make your day a little better. That's what I want to do. I want to make your day a little better. We're ready to go back to trial. Is it really true about my aunt? Yeah, she wanted to put you in prison, bro. I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Innie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. Excuse me, just let me... I have a cough button. I have a cough button, but it feels like it's kind of out of reach. So it feels awkward. It's almost easier to just click the mute in OBS than to reach for the cough button here, like on my shoulder. Anyway. Under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why would my aunt... Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix, right? What? What are you doing here? This is the defendant's lobby. Ms. Von Karma. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Well, I mean, I kind of did. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down on me even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. Oh my gosh. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. I thought she was gonna say, what if it does bring my father back? Let's bring this match to its conclusion, and then we'll know who the real winner is. Okay. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Ms. Innie had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Innie and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. Okay, we're gonna save again. If it's asking me to show something right now. And that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Ms. Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my motive. I think this is your motive. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past. Ms. Miney, if you please. Okay, like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... Last year's accident. That was, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad had happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. Did I say cyst? My sis. I was, like, totally pooped too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister? Ugh! Those were merely rumors, totally baseless gossip. Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Ms. Miney's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Okay, thank you for the hint, Mia. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like that was in May too. Like the thing with all the patients dying was like May 2nd, and like our accident was like on the 24th. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was like totally tired, so that's why, duh. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was because the medicines, like, got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney? Like, no way! Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis. That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault. Which means as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. Aw, poor girl. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. He was totally tired, you mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day? It was, like, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? So then why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? Didn't she... No, she had just gotten her driver's license at the time. I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. Ah, but like, I don't, like, have a driver's license. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Ms. Miney. Ms. Miney, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, well, that's clearly a lie. Do I want to bother reading the rest of this flavor text? Sure, I guess I will. Because I know what her lie is now. The accident happened at night, correct? Yeah, so it was at like 1 a.m. or so, I think. I had like a paper due like really soon. So like I hadn't slept and was working like real hard. So it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. And your sister? What happened to her? I didn't see her. The car was like totally black and there was a ton of smoke. I like totally had like no clue what was going on. Please tell us about your escape in more detail. I like kept wanting to forget that time. So like I don't remember things about the accident in like detail anymore. I think I like gave an interview after the accident. Like, that would probably be the most accurate, you know? If it's that article, then I've already got it. Yeah, we do. Okay, this is a lie, because we have her driver's license photo. Ms. Miney, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Ms. Miney? That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What are you talking about, that perverted fake clinic director? I mean, you're not wrong. Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did you know he was perverted? No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November. What? November? The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix, right? What in the... That's what happened, Mr. Right? At the time of the accident, Ms. Miney did not have a driver's license. Ow! Fry, and my whip will accommodate. Oh my gosh. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. I'm, like, glad you get it, but, like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sis would've, like, let me drive. Don't just stand there humming to yourself. Not you too, Mia, with the whip, and the pain, and the ow. Ms. Miney, why did you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because... I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Ms. Miney, if you please. Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry, didn't mean to be mean. Oh my goodness. I'm getting tired. I'm getting a little tired of this girl, not gonna lie. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way I'm letting a noob drive my car. They spelled noob N-E-W-B. Oh my gosh, that is an outdated spelling. Noob is an outdated term anyway. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. A bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... yeah, there's got to be something in the record, right? One of the women... Okay, nothing mentioned. I thought maybe they're lying about the red car. N-E-W-B is more accurate considering it's short for newbie. I guess, but I feel like now... I don't know, I feel like N-O-O-B is so much more common now. Maybe that's just me having spent too much time on the internet, but the translators were probably also spending too much time on the internet considering that they used the word in the first place. Let's see. Okay, let's just try pressing again. What do you mean by really close? Like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called. Permit? Phoenix doesn't know what a driver's permit is. Come on! Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Ah! Ignorance is to be whipped. Oh my gosh. What is with her? All she's said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. She valued cars. How much would you say she valued her car? Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain, and, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands. In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? You know, I know car people. I know that they get like that, so it's not that surprising to me. Why did she take such special care of the car? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car. There are definitely cars where people are like, oh, it can't be rained on. Yeah, stuff like that. New car? Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, all right? She had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. This is what I was thinking might have been the lie, but I can't say for sure. It was a new car? Yeah, she had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK. From the UK, an import? Were those her boyfriend's initials? No. And it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. Yeah, let's ask. I really don't know anything about cars. but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor, yes. Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special import car? Yes. Well, if you like cars that much, then. That's not my point. Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Ms. Miney, would you please fix your testimony? I yelled, "Hold it," pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Ask for the heck of it. So yes, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Like, huh? They're expensive and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States, or in Japan for that matter. It would seem there is no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? What do you know? Oh, the music stopped. She's angry. That sleek shape, oh my god. The raw feeling of manual transmission. Hey, I'm familiar with that one at least. Her personality really changes at the drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. Was your sister good at driving? She was, like, totally awesome. She, like, said she was going to be the, like, racing queen of the nursing world. Somehow I think she bumped my question off track again. Racing queen of the nursing world. And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Like, yeah, I, like, immediately reached for the passenger side door and fled, like, in a daze. Sounds like you had a terrifying time. There is something very big here. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural-sounding testimony. But we have to attack it, and by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to. Do you really think so? Believe, there's a path, I know it. We're saving again. They had to have added this for a reason, right? Like, when the witness is asked to add something to their testimony, it has to be for a reason. I'm just gonna take a stab at this. Died in a car accident 1 year ago. I'm just gonna take a stab at this and say, is it possible that this contradicts the newspaper report? Objection! Is that it? Ms. Miney, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. Aha! Yeah, that was it. That was it. That was a guess. I'm gonna be honest. That was a guess, but at least it was a correct guess. Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side. What do you mean by this? Ms. Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. And you were driving without a license. That's the real drama here. No, she had a permit. Whatever. Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Innie said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney. That is what Ini said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Oh, hold on, let's... Ace Attorney Wiki. The vehicle involved in the car crash is actually an American car, a 1969 Camaro SS. Because Japan's roads are driven on the left side, the driver's seat of a Japanese car is on the right, and the passenger's is on the left, resulting in the contradiction with the American car. In the North American and European localizations, these positions are all reversed, with the car being claimed to be a UK model, maintaining the door side dilemma. That is fascinating. That is a really cool bit of localization. Wow. Thank you for sharing. That is a really cool bit of localization. I did not know. I knew that UK cars, UK cars were right-hand drive, but I did not know Japanese cars were also right-hand drive. Or maybe I knew and I forgot. I do know there's a whole deal with, like, when you're going from country to country, you have to, like, remember in your head which country drives on which side of the road, because it changes. Which is just a whole funny thing, you know? Somewhere all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can be only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Ini or Mimi, who was really driving that night? Also, I didn't point this out last time, but the fact that their names are Eenie Miney and Mimi Miney. Is there another one named Mo? Is there another one named Mo so you get Eenie, Mimi, Miney, Mo? Is that the deal? I was honestly expecting, like, there's gonna be another one named Mo at some point. Next case? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I was correct all along. So we're trying to argue that Ini was the driver that night. I'm not sure what that proves. Saying Ini was the driver that night, I'm not sure if that proves anything, but we gotta go with it, right? And the answer is Eenie Miney, of course. Why would you say that? Ms. Eenie Miney just said so herself in her testimony. She said that she escaped the car from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was. Ow! I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time foolishly. At that time, Ms. Eenie Miney had not yet received her driver's license. But she had a permit, and that is why the accident happened. Uh-oh. Hold it, Phoenix. It looks like you still don't see the real truth behind the accident. The real truth? Think outside the box. Isn't that what we always say? Alright, one more time. If we connect all the dots, there can be only one answer. Oh, so... Not the right one? In Game 3, there's a character called the Tiger, which was originally written for Game 2. So catch a tiger by its toe. Oh, that's very cute. Okay, so apparently I was wrong. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Ms. Eenie Miney, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Yeah, I'm not sure I'm even following, Phoenix. Who is the person standing at the witness stand? What? What? What the... Are you serious, Phoenix? Oh my gosh, this feels... This feels just as bad as the I'm going to cross-examine a parrot plot twist. Like, really? Saying you've been in disguise for the last several years? Like, really? Is that what we're getting at? Oh my gosh. What the... Like, it makes sense. It makes sense, but it's like, this is also so stupid. Sorry, I might sound too critical here. It makes sense that Phoenix would come to that conclusion eventually, but also it's like, what, are you serious? Like, what sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix, right? This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name... Oh my gosh. Are we really going for this? So, but... I just... What the... Oh my gosh, this is so silly. This is so silly, but yeah. Mimi Miney, that is your real name. Of all the foolish dribble, then how do you explain her appearance? This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. That is true. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery? This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. Oh my goodness. No. But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then the body they found... Welcome to Ace Attorney. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it is ridiculous. To me, it is just as ridiculous as in the last game cross-examining a parrot. Like, they're on equal levels of ridiculousness here. I'm just like, what the heck? And the cross-examining a parrot I'd heard of. I had heard that was a thing. I did not know this was... I'm actually, you know, I'm genuinely experiencing this spoiler-free. So, oh my goodness. That was the body of the real Eenie Miney. Isn't that right, Ms. Mimi Miney? It's a really clever twist and yet entirely plausible, yeah. And yet also entirely ridiculous. That car accident 1 year ago, the one who died that night was Eenie Miney. Her sister Mimi then stole her face and was reborn as Eenie. And like she's been planning her revenge for the last year. I mean, I guess it would make sense if she was planning her revenge for the last year. Yeah. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miney was still in fact alive! Oh my goodness. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening at all costs. I mean, I think even without that, it's still plausible, even without the she had to stop the channeling part, it still is plausible that she would have a motive, right? I don't know. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? I mean, also, you know, like, I don't know. I think she'd still want revenge on Dr. Gray just in general. Yes, before the channeling. Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Eenie? I mean, Miss Von Karma? Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Oh my god. This is the dramatic... Oh, it was me all along. Witness? Oh, her face changed. Yep. Just Eenie being Mimi. Yeah. I get you, I get you. That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. What? So close. But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? I think I understand why. Mimi Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this. It's gotta be this, right? Because of her reputation. That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in that flames of that accident. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination. I don't know, Judge. I think you've already seen some pretty wild plans. I think the last game also had some pretty wild plans, didn't it? So I guess I feel like I'm still trying to piece together. I don't even know. I feel still like I'm still maybe a little bit confused, but maybe I'll read a little afterwards. That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo. Mumbo jumbo? Becoming Ini has been the most horrible experience in the world. There's one question that is still, I guess, unanswered. Were they actually drugged with sleeping pills? Was that actually a thing, or was that not a thing? I guess maybe we're gonna find out. Spirit channeling the occult. I hate it! I hate it all! Oh my gosh. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as, why did Ms. Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Ms. Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey. This is preposterous! I'm perfect! This is the perfect Cell, like Gohan versus perfect Cell. I was perfect! And then he explodes into a million pieces. Let's go. Me, Franziska von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Ms. von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ow! Okay, now she's just... Okay, my controller's vibrating too. And one more for good measure. Is this not assault? Phoenix, hang in there, Phoenix. This court is a fraud, a sham. Now then, it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. Oh my gosh. So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty. Yay! Oh my goodness. See, I feel like maybe it didn't answer the question of were they actually drugged or not, but maybe I missed detail, or maybe it's something that is not yet revealed, or maybe I just need to read the wiki, because Lord knows I've had to do that before. Oh my goodness. Congratulations, Maya. Sis! Yep. Aw, they get another hug. Aw, that's so sweet, actually. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis, I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. It smelled like her sister. That's actually kind of sweet. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. Ah. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick. Congrats, Maya. Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Yeah, we sure did. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I've got bad news for you, Maya. It happens again. It's definitely gonna happen again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me. Tell me why my Aunt Wedden did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? Am I supposed to present evidence here? It's just, I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... My best guess is Maya herself, right? Because she was trying to get rid of Maya, right? If I'm wrong, I will go with this again, but I'm pretty sure that's it. I don't get it. Yeah, I mean, okay, freaking... see, that was like... I feel like I should have gotten it. I feel like I deserved the W there. Let me see. I just want to see the dialogue here. I don't want to try everything. Present Pearl's profile. That's what it says. Okay. Pearly. 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Kurain Village. And that person will be you, Maya. And? But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear, and what would happen then? The Branch family, my aunt. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl. Ah! Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearl's would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. Date and time unknown? Solitary confinement? What? Why are we in solitary confinement? My precious Pearl, you are the only one suitable to be the master of Kurain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. Oh my goodness. That Maya Fey. Oh my gosh, she's so evil. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. That's so threatening. Oh my goodness. Yay, we did it! Oh my goodness. We've unlocked Turnabout. Big Top. Big Top, you say? Alright, ready? This is going to be a preview for the next time we stream this. I'm not sure what next stream is going to be, but let's just let this be a teaser for either next stream or maybe the stream after, because we are going to do this eventually. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. Ooh, Sparkly, the world's greatest magician. The one, the only. Maximilian Galactica. Whoa, he's got the zoomies. He sure does have the zoomies. Alright, not sure what that has to do with a murder, but... Oh, let me guess, we're just casually going to the circus and then someone gets murdered. Alright, well, that is your teaser for next time. In the meantime, we're going back to the main menu. Oh no, an ad break is starting soon. Hold on, let me read this message before the ads start. Her full English name comes from Morgan Le Fay, the villainous sorceress from the legend of King Arthur who wished to have her son become king. Analogous to Morgan's plots to have her daughter take the Karain Master's seat. That is really cool, Astro Dude. Real quick, yeah, ads are about to run. And after ads run, we will chat a little bit about what we're doing next week. And then we will raid out, because yeah, I want to show someone else some love, want to show someone else, give them some views. But yeah, ads are gonna run first, so I'll be back. Hey, okay, well, that was so much fun. Guys, I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for the hints. Thank you for all the kind messages. And I am not sure if we'll be doing another Ace Attorney stream next week. We will either do another Ace Attorney stream, or we'll do just like a silly one-off game. I have a couple of like a couple other ideas for just like one-shot streams, you know? But that being said, I want to say, as always, you matter. I'm proud of you. Jesus loves you. And who should we raid into? I feel like we have a couple options. Kita is live, and Glowl is also live. And actually, I don't think we've ever raided either of them. Yeah, Kita we've never raided, and Glowl we've also never raided. Should I just flip a coin, or should I just pick one? Let's pick Kita. And I said so now I can't go back. I made my decision. It's sad because I wanna like raid into everyone. I wanna show everyone the support, you know? I want to show Kita the support. I want to show Glowl the support. I also want to show Patat the support, but she's also live and the twins are live. Everyone that I just freaking love all of them. But yes, we are going to raid into Kita. She is currently streaming art, and we're going to say hi to her and tell her the Fumery's coming for her. Let me get the raid message in chat. Raid message is all all global emotes, so... So yes, we're going to go say hi to Kita. And again, you matter. I'm proud of you. Jesus loves you. Thank you so much for being here. I will talk to you guys very soon. Good night.